All right, so I'm sure a lot of you have either had these pools or seen these pools, these steel frame pools. And one of the biggest problems is it gets dirty. The filter sucks. It just doesn't circulate very well. You constantly got stuff on top of your water. But there's a fix and a solution to that. And so what I did is I went to the local pool store and I asked them for an above ground pool skimmer, the sidewall skimmer. And he thought I was crazy for my idea, but I intended to mount this on the side wall of my pool. Okay, so I believe this is a Colman. No, it's Summer Waves. This is a Summer Waves. So what I did, this was done last year. I did this, and I simply, with the pool filled, right? With the pool filled, there's a little metal rubber gasket that comes with these skimmers. Okay, and what you do is it's kind of got a flap, and you have to separate the two, and you'll see what I mean. It's kind of folded, and there's two. And what you do is you cut that very carefully and separate them so you have two. One will go on the inside, and one will go on the outside. And so you set that all up with the water filled, and I mounted this to the side, and I put the screws in with the plate, the front plate there, and I screwed it all in. Then I took a knife and I simply cut the hole. You have to have all this system set up. This all has to be set up. This is the original filter that came with the pool. So all I did is plug that hole. That was the original inlet. That's what they wanted to suck the water in to the filter and then out. So what I did is I just took the hose from here and I connected it to here, screwed that all in, then cut the opening. Okay? And I get the benefit of this is, the biggest benefit is it came with this. What's that? That's so you can vacuum the pool with a standard pool vacuum. Alright? Because this just screws off. Right? And this slides in there, and then your pool vacuum inside there. And you can clean the pool bottom, because that's another issue with these pools, is it's very, 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 very hard to clean the pool, the bottom of it. Right? So not only do you have a problem skimming the top, you always have to use a skimmer, but you have a problem cleaning the bottom. And you can buy those little cheap, they're like a little mesh bag that runs a hose into it. They're very ineffective, I found. So this was my solution. So this is year 2. This is year 2, and I haven't had a single issue with this. I was concerned when I took this down, because again, we take this pool down in the winter. There's normally an ice rink that goes in here. You can kind of see the little line right there. That's where the boards came. And takes up my whole backyard. And then in the summer we put the pool back up. So this is the second season. Didn't have any issues putting this back on. I filled it up till it was 90, you know, just to the edge, the bottom of that, and then I installed this, reinstalled this. But originally, when I installed this, the pool was full. I screwed that all on. I already had the hose hooked up, and I simply took an X-Acto knife and I cut the opening for that. And I haven't had a problem. My pool always stays clean. So just a little tip, if you have these pools, give it a shot. It does work. Just be very careful, cut slow, especially on that gasket. There's a gasket here. So once you cut it in half, you have two gaskets basically. One will go on the outside, one will go on the inside. Screw it together, cut your opening. Make sure your hoses are already pre-connected. Tighten where you need to tighten on the inside to stop any leaks that you may have here. There's like 8 screws, 9 screws on the inside on that plate. And you just tighten where they're kind of leaking. And it should help keep your pool a lot cleaner this summer season.